welcome back to the Your Last Resort podcast with your host, Brandon Lejean. This week it's episode 107, and it's the 420 Spectacular. Those three sirens for you. No, guys, it was a really fun episode. Brian Macduffee is the guest. It was a great time recording. I was very worried after we finished that I was like, we probably sounded like idiots the whole podcast. This probably was nonsense, but it was actually a really fun episode. And while it's the 420 episode, it's not just 100% about weed or anything like that. We have a bunch of other random stories. Brian shares how his windshield of his car was broken in by his brother. Super crazy story. Super fun time. You guys need to listen. Check out the whole episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you are happy 420, if you're smoking, welcome. If you're not, also welcome. Smoke responsibly. It was a fun episode, guys. This week I had a fun time. I was down at the Blind Tiger this weekend. Great time. Got to do the 10 in the midnight show, which I have been wanting to do for months. So it was super, super exciting. Had great sets. Got to do 15 minutes. Did the midnight show. Ran my 5. Had a good 5 there. Worked on some new stuff, some new jokes I'm excited about. Other than that, we're filming the episode of Your Last Review this coming Sunday, so expect it to be out around the first or second week of May because I do have a show I'm producing, so I might be a little busy. But we'll see. I'll get it out as soon as I possibly can. Thank you guys, seriously, for anyone who checks out all my stuff. I hope you guys enjoy this themed episode. If you do, maybe we'll do more themed ones for certain holidays, have more drinking episodes. Let me know. Going to be able to have more guests on soon. I'm producing podcasts. I'm just loving life. So I hope you guys are having a good time. I hope things are going well for you. Thank you for listening and enjoy this episode with Brian Macduffee.
We started.
Some of this I'll use. It's recording.
I think that's kind of, why not? Fuck it. I think let's just go into it.
Huh? All right, yeah. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, and welcome back to Your Last Resort podcast with your host Brandon Lejean, and this week it's episode 107, and it's the 420 Spectacular. I'm here with my guest Brian Macduffee from episode 86, I think. You might remember him, the bisexual Sasquatch.
Oh, shit. We're still talking about that.
That was a fun episode, dude. It was a memorable episode.
Why?
So
wait, why?
I don't know. It was just funny. It was funny, and I remember a lot of people being like, that episode was funny.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, dude, hell yeah.
I know that, dude.
All right, well, it's the 420 episode, so, we're a little zooted, and we're here to share like 420 things. You're probably here. This comes out on 420, so smoke with us, hang out with us, and hopefully we don't ascend into madness if we get too high, because Brian was staring into the void of nothingness for like 5 minutes not that long ago.
Yeah, that's why in your little opening statement you said a little high. I was like, who is a little high right now? I'm thinking about my childhood and shit. Like, that's
not fun. Yeah, no. When you think of your childhood. Okay.
No, sometimes it is. It's all right. I had a pretty good childhood.
Yeah, dude. No, I fucked with my childhood.
It wasn't great, bro, but it was good.
We can't get sad this early in the podcast.
I'm not sad. I'm smiling. It was a good time.
You're smiling through the pain.
I grew up with my cousins, bro. I had automatic friends. That shit was a great time, bro.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, dude. So you're the first and only guest that I've ever driven to, picked up, driven back, and I'm gonna then drive home. And I need to know why, because the pictures between us now, if you're watching, you can see what happened to his car, and you can explain the story for us.
All right. So, man. It's a little sensitive. So, I hit my brother up the other day, right?
Yeah.
Or my brother, I'm already so high, I'm telling him. I'm at my house, I'm about to go to an open mic, my brother hits me up, he's like, hey man, I want to try open mic, right? And I was like, all right, dude, yeah, I'll take you out, bro, right? We go to Creek in the Cave, right? We do the gamer mic,
Okay, yeah.
I'm about to go up, it's like 1:30 in the morning, I go up, bomb so fucking hard, hate myself, you know? My brother's not even there,
Mm-hmm.
I call him. I'm like, where you at? He's like, I'm on 6th Street. I'm like, all right, well, meet me at the car. I got to go home. I got to work at 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
He comes to the car after like 20 minutes. Right. We're in the car, And I'm like, all right, I'm just going to drive you to my house, and your girlfriend will pick you up in the morning because you're too drunk to drive.
Yeah.
You know, and he's sitting in my car with me, and I'm sitting there in my car, and he's like, nah, I'm driving home. He's like, I'm not drunk. I'm good. And I was like, I just watched you have like 5 drinks.
So he's like, yeah, he's fucked up.
Yeah, you're so fucked up. You know? And he's like, nah, I'm not. I'm driving. I got to work tomorrow. He kept saying, I got to work tomorrow. Right? Telling this story right now, I'm getting a little mad inside. Like,
yeah, I can tell.
You know, I'm
I'm
like feeling it because it was so fucking recent. It was literally 2 days ago, you know? And we're sitting there, and he's like, fuck that. And he starts getting mad and gets in my face, right? And then we're like forehead to forehead, you know? What, bitch? Do something, you know? Fucking hit me, you know?
Yeah.
And he chokes me. And I fucking choke him back, and we're like choking each other, like what, like, you know?
Yeah, you're both coming.
And I boom, and I miss, and I fucking hit him. He's fucking bleeding down the side of his fucking face, and I wrap him up real quick, you know? And I'm like, calm down, you know, like fucking relax, you know? And he's like, fine, I'm good. And I'm like, calm down. He's like, I'm good. And I let him up, start swinging at me again. I do that, boom.
Yeah.
Calm down, you know? After fucking 5 minutes, I'm good. I let him up, start swinging again.
Oh my God.
Start swinging again, bro. And I'm just fucking boom, boom.
Damn.
Look how pretty I am. Look at that.
Yeah, you have no
you
bruises.
See no black eyes.
Anything,
I'm just high, baby. Right? He got blood all over. My car has blood all over it.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
shit,
I fucking one hit, bro. I had him like this, right? I'm pretty proud of myself. That shit felt so good.
Yeah.
Man, my brother deserved this shit. This motherfucker was getting my bitch ass, you know? Had him like this, just boom, one time. Felt like Bruce Lee. Fucking pulled back on him. Had like, well, boom,
damn,
one time.
Dude.
Blood everywhere, bro.
Fuck.
Just, I felt like Joe Rogan. Like I knew what I was doing. That shit was crazy, bro.
That's awesome.
Right? And anyway, so I eventually, after the 3rd time, I let him go. He swings. I push him out of my car.
Yeah.
This is all happening when I'm sitting in my car, you know, and I push him out of my car.
Yeah.
Right? And he fucking gets out, shuts the door, right? His truck is parked in the same lot as I am. I'm under that bridge in the 35.
Yeah.
Right? And he goes to his truck, grabs like these fucking like trimmers.
Yeah.
Right? They look like fucking
like hedge clippers.
Yeah, no, but
giant ones.
But giant ones. They look like the things you take locks with. What's that called?
Oh, like the bolt cutters?
Bolt cutters. They
Oh,
look like
shit.
bolt cutters,
Yeah.
bro. Right? And he gets out of my car, right? I forgot to say this. He gets out and he goes, boom, boom, boom on my windshield and already shatters it. Oh. Each one, boom, 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 shattered 3 times, right? Goes to his truck, grabs the fucking bolt cutters, comes to the back and tries to hit my fucking passenger car window, doesn't break. Tries to hit the back window, doesn't break. Comes up to the front and boom, 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 right? Now put it in reverse and dip the fuck out. Right? Didn't even have my lights on. Whipped onto the fucking the street.
Yeah.
I was
like Mario Kart.
Start chasing me and like throw that shit. Right? And I'm driving, right? I'm driving thinking like, yo, my brother's Michael fucking Myers, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck is happening right now?
Yeah.
You know? There's got to be some deep hatred there.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Yeah, dude.
Wait. And then I dip out, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the morning, I text his girlfriend. This is the best part of the story to me.
Yeah.
Right? This is what I think the best part is, right?
Yeah.
So I go, right? First of all, he wakes up my mom and my sisters. He makes it a whole fucking big thing. Like, why are you making it such a big fucking thing? Like, bringing all this shit to the table. Who cares?
Yeah.
Why you gotta wake everyone up in our fucking household?
Yeah.
You know? And then I text his girlfriend today, and I was like, hey, did he make it home okay? Just to check in, you know? Just to see what the fuck happened. She's like, yeah, he's sleeping now. The motherfucker missed work.
Oh, my God.
Didn't even go to work. After all, the whole thing happened because of that.
That was the biggest fucking point.
Didn't even go to work.
That would make me furious.
Yeah. It was like, are you fucking kidding me?
So, is he going to fix your window?
Nah, he's not, bro. He's fucking not, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I got a little bit of white privilege.
Yeah.
Or you don't even gotta say white, just privilege. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And my dad is gonna go half on it with me. Right? He was
Yeah.
like, you're gonna go half, your brother's gonna go half. But I know that motherfucker's not going half, dude.
Yeah.
You know? So my dad's gonna go half on it with me.
That's what's up.
So
Shout out
I'm
your
like,
dad.
at least I get that. Yeah, shout out to my dad, bro. Good
That
dude,
sucks,
bro.
dude. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
man. I'm supposed to be going to Kentucky Derby next month, bro.
I
I ain't got money for this shit.
Yeah, dude. That you need money at that event.
Fuck, dude. I've never even, like, my friend was like, hey, man, like, it's a once in a lifetime experience. And I was like, yeah, but when you're 40, why did I
Sell your
agree
body,
to do
dude.
this?
Drive some
Fucking
extra
A.
Uber
Now
Eats,
it's
grind
real.
for it, dude.
Yeah, bro, but fuck, now I
Be a
gotta
gimp.
get my car on Monday. Fuck.
Yeah. How much do you know how much it's gonna
It's gonna be
cost?
like 500.
Do you know how much it's gonna cost?
Like 500. Like, hopefully, like 350. But I think it's gonna be like 500.
That still sucks. That's still like a pretty piece of money.
Yeah, I'm upset about it.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit. Just for what? Just trying to be like, he was like, hey, I want to try open mic. I was like, yeah, you got a lot of demons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
maybe
get it
you got a
out, get
light
it
to
out,
shine. Maybe you can find a light to shine in your fucking life. Come
Yeah.
on, bro. Maybe this would be good for you. And then that shit happens.
It was
my ex-girlfriend's mom used to say, helping people out, you might as well punch yourself in the face. And I thought, that's crazy. People need help, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes people need help. Help people.
Some people aren't
right?
helpable.
But now, the older I'm getting, the more that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fucking A, dude. Might as well punch myself in the face. even though I was bobbing and weaving on his bitch ass, you know? Shit.
Do you think this is a complete side thing? Do you think because of the ring lights, our glasses look ridiculous, or does it not matter? Because like,
let me tell you, I feel comfortable in them right now.
Yeah, I
it
don't
makes
wanna
me
take
feel
them
better
off.
because
Yeah.
man, I'm like chilling with this. You know?
Well, because here's the thing. Like, one time my mom wanted to wear her glasses, and it looked ridiculous. But like, I feel like we're not trying to show our eyes, so it doesn't matter if there's rings on them.
I kind of like it. Maybe that's the theme.
Maybe we look cool, dude.
Maybe that's the theme of your podcast. Is everyone that comes on wears glasses.
That'd be funny. That'd be pretty funny.
That's just a good time.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
family friendly fun right there.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that's a good time.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, I want to share a story with you. So, for a while, I never ever talked about weed on the podcast, just because like my mom started listening to my podcast like right away, and she was like, really supportive of it, and I appreciated that. And I lived, at my parents' house, and I know she's not the biggest fan of it, so it wasn't like I was trying to hide it, but it was just like the respectful thing, like, I'm gonna do it, but just like not be rude about it or aggressive about it, and keep it away so that it's respectful in a sense. And I just never really talked about it on here either. And then finally I was just like, well, dude, like I like doing it, and there's like funny stories that I have involving it, so I gotta talk about it. So then that's when I decided to do this episode. It was also like, it's gonna come out on 420. It's perfect. I gotta do an episode. And so I was like, all right, fuck. The respectful, polite thing to do would be to tell my mom so that she doesn't turn this episode on and just be like, whoa, wait, what? Like, I'm not even, if she gets mad, that's okay, but I'm not going to not do it, but I'm just trying to be as respectful as possible. So I call my dad because I'm like, yo, I'm going to get his advice because he, you know what I mean? Like, I just was like, it's, he's cooler, like.
Wait, does your dad smoke?
No, he doesn't. But like, he just isn't like, my mom's just against it, and that's okay. Like, she has her, people are allowed to have their views. But like, I use it, and like, it's not like I'm a fucking loser. Like, I'm doing things, and so, I like called my dad to talk to him about it, and I was like, hey, and especially because I was just like, there's some new listeners who have been coming in. I think a themed episode would be really fun. It's a perfect time of the year. I'm going to do like a 420 episode with my friends, and like we're going to smoke and we're going to make it weed themed. I need to tell mom because I like don't want to be rude and I don't want to blindside her, but like, how do you think I should tell her? And he goes, yeah, well, I'm going to be honest with you. It's on speakerphone and your mother's right next to me. And I was like,
love that.
And
love
here's
that.
the thing.
That's the best way to do it.
No,
I feel like,
it was
though.
like, you rip the Band-Aid off without knowing.
Yeah.
Because like, otherwise I would have been so nervous because I like never want to disappoint my mom or make her sad or anything.
Yeah.
But it was just like, it was just kind of happened. She didn't say anything. Like there was no comment. And he was just like, yeah, like it is what it is. You know how she feels. And then my dad like shared his opinion on it. And then it was like, it is what it was.
What was your dad's opinion?
My dad's opinion was hilarious. He goes, And I get what he's saying, but also like he's just not hip to what it is now. Especially like I'm taking this because he's lived in California like his whole life except for when he was in like army and shit. Like he was, you know what I mean, born and raised in Tustin, California. So you kind of know it, like Orange County. So he he goes, it's just back in my day, like when you bought weed, it was like in the dirt, like not great, like weak shit. But now it's so strong that you you can just get so high so easily, and it's going to make people want to move on to hard stuff. And I'm like, I didn't say anything. I just let him share his opinion. But it's like, first off, dude, just like when you go to a brewery and they have the % of alcohol and you can go like, oh, I only want a little beer or a heavy beer. They have all the THC %. You can buy shitty weed that will be just like your back in the day weed, or you can buy crazy shit. Also, he doesn't even know what like dabs are. You can
dapper kush, you know, that shit that comes in and it hits you and you, dude, my God, what is that? That's $80 for an eighth. Let me get that. Let me fucking get that.
Yeah, and so you can do that. But I didn't say anything. But then my favorite part is then he was just like, because think about it, back in my day, they didn't have pills that were basically synthetic heroin. If that shit was just available, who knows what I would have done. And I was like, wow, subtle flex. So you want to do heroin, Dad? Like, God bless
though, you know? Hey, God bless that you didn't grow up in this time.
All right, for sure. That's what's up. Weird flex, but okay. Are you telling
me you can't handle this? You can't handle what I'm going through?
Well, that's what I'm saying, because it's just like, and I respect anyone's opinion. I'm not trying to change anyone's, but it's just like I have mine, and it's like, dude, I have no urge to go do like crack, meth, or heroin or shit like that. I'm fine. I'm doing things. I'm not some burnout, you know. I'm not fucking wasting my life away. It's nothing like that. And so like that's just how I feel about it. But it was such a funny way to tell. Yeah. To just be like, well, Mom, you know, because I think before that she either like, you know, I thought she didn't know, or like it was just kind of that like mutual like don't talk, don't ask, don't tell type thing. Like you keep it away, and then but I don't know. So it is what it is. But yeah.
Yeah.
What a funny way.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like you're a grown up. You can kind of do whatever you want, you know?
Yeah, no, that's...
You do anything you fucking want.
That's kind of how I feel like it is. It's, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things.
I mean, yeah, I feel like the whole thing is like have a good moral compass and just don't be a fucking loser.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The basics. Have a fucking job. Live on your own. Pay your bills on time. It's as simple as that. Yeah. That's all adulting is. The rest of it is all the bullshit. But if you're adulting, you're not technically a fucking loser.
No, exactly. Yeah. I do want to do. I have some things written down here that I wanted to talk about. Do you? Are you a sativa or indica guy?
Fucking shit. Both.
That's what I
mean. Both, okay, bro.
Right, great. Here's a great.
I try everything.
Here's a great story. I don't really notice a difference. I just it's just you know what I mean. It's like it's like trying to say like like a beer drunk and like a lager drunk, or it's like I don't know, dude. It's just you get high, and that's what it is. Yeah. And
that's the whole purpose of it.
Exactly.
Is to get high. And I feel like people forget that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole reason I smoke weed is to get high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of people saying like, oh, I got this and I got that. Yeah, it does help with that, but that's not always the fucking thing. The thing is we want to get high. Yeah. You know? Yeah.
No, I'm with you 100%. And the thing is my friends, like I have a few friends that swear like they're like, if I smoke sativa, it makes me feel like I'm smoking crack, and I freak out, and I'm just like, that's not, I don't believe you.
That's impossible.
So there's been times where I've bought like sativa and they're like, what is this? And I'm like, it's indica. And then we get high, and like later I'm like, I never tell them, but I'm just like, yo, how's the weed? And they're like, dude, that was great. That shit was bomb. But I'm like, okay, yeah, you just smoked sativa. It's you're in your head. You're just making this shit up. Yeah, that was it.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've smoked good sativa.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just he was saying that like if he has sativa, it just ruins him.
I think certain strains of weed do different things. They hit you differently.
Like I'm not saying the sativa indica, but I'm saying like the different, like truly the different, like Gorilla Glue versus Banana Kush or like whatever. Like
yeah. I just think they all do different things, dude. But I always feel like it's so inconsistent. Everyone is different. Sometimes it does the opposite than what it's supposed to do to me. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
Like I feel like it's hard to be like like Wiz Khalifa found a strain that he liked the most and then said, grow that.
Yeah.
That's ideal. That's the
that's
best
cool.
set situation. You said, this weed makes me feel the best. I'm going to invest $150,000 to only smoke that.
That's
you know? That's the dream of by the way, we're not, what do you call yourself as a weed smoker? Do you have like a label?
I don't know. I guess I'm a stoner. I like to smoke
Stoner?
weed,
No.
yeah.
New one.
What is it?
Weed connoisseur.
Weed connoisseur.
Right?
I like
Remember when I met you? I was like, oh,
Yeah.
you smoke weed. And
Yeah,
you were like, yeah, I smoke
Yeah,
weed.
yeah.
I was like,
I know.
yeah. I feel it. You know, me
Yeah.
too. I smoke weed like that. Yeah.
Exactly. yeah, we were talking about earlier. Alcohol
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
me sad. You know, there's some people.
I
we
fucking-
got family
yeah.
members that
Do you drink now that you do comedy?
Oh yeah, definitely more because
Me too, bro.
I mean, yeah, I went down to the Blind Tiger last night, and I had one when I went on stage, and
Yeah.
then had a good set, so I had another one, and then I had another one, and then I had
Yeah.
another one, and then I had another one. You know, and like.
And then you got the driving thing is sketchy. When you're stoned driving, it's you put on a podcast. You're chill.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, well, I didn't drive. Luckily I had a DD last night. Like I rode down with Andrew Tarr, so like
God bless.
that's
Nice.
why I was like, oh yeah, like because I don't ever drink and drive. Like I just
Yeah.
don't want to risk it. And so like,
1 sec. My buddy had this quote about that.
yeah,
Right. He said, usually people that drink and drive always drink and drive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is just the time they got caught. And I was like, damn, that makes sense. You know, like.
yeah, I don't know. It's
That
just
makes sense.
I just because it's one of those things where like I haven't done it for so long, and it's I get the dangers of it. I feel like the one time I would decide to do it, I would get pulled over and get a DUI.
Yeah.
Or I also think that it's one of those things where once you're like, oh, I can have 4 beers and drive, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you're like, one day you're like, I can have 5.
Yeah.
And then one day you have a few too many and you're driving home fucked up.
I've done this before. I'm not gonna lie.
I've truly never put myself
I'm an
in
asshole,
that,
dude. Assholes do that. I've done that shit before, bro.
I've sat and waited
Yeah.
hours for Uber prices to drop down to an affordable price just to catch a ride home.
Oh,
like,
God bless him.
you know what I mean?
Man, you're a saint, dude.
Yeah, dude. I
Fucking
just
A.
I don't want to get into. They're so expensive.
Yeah,
And
it's crazy.
It goes back
It's
to
crazy.
it goes back to the weed thing. I don't want to make my mom disappointed in me because she would be disappointed in me. You know?
Yeah, my parents are already disappointed in me, so
Yeah. I don't know.
Fuck
I don't
it.
think. Yeah. You know.
yeah, it's it makes life easier. You
Yeah.
know? Like not having to worry about it. Like
Yeah.
there, you know.
What's I want to talk about this because I'm a big sweets guy as just a normal person, and when you get the munchies, it gets a little crazy. What's your go-to stoner snack?
Fuck, that's a good question.
I can't go wrong with this is gonna be people are gonna shit on this one. I like Twizzlers.
I eat a lot of Snickers.
Snickers are great.
Yeah,
dude.
I eat a lot of
Snickers
Snickers.
are great.
Yeah, Reese's Fast Breaks.
I like the Reese's Take Fives.
Oh, okay.
Those are. Have you had those?
The caramels in them? Is it
Yeah, and
caramel?
the pretzel.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Oh, that
good.
slams. That sounds
I like
it
those
slams.
a lot.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of. I'm really into this. I recently discovered. Have you ever had Brownie Brittle?
No, I can't say I have.
It's like they sell it in like a bag, and it's like supposed to be like an alternative version to brownies. It's still just as like gluttonous, but it's like basically it's like what's that shit called? Brittle. Like you can get like peanut brittle, and you know how it's like that thin, crispy like.
Yeah, I
crunch?
can imagine.
It's
I
that,
think,
but a
yeah.
brownie, and so there's the salted caramel one, and dude. You can eat a bunch of it, and the thing is, dude, if you have a brownie, brownies make you feel like a piece of shit after. Because if you have a few brownies, because they're just so, rich and warm, and you're just like, oh, I'm a piece of shit. But this
Dude.
Brownie Brittle, dude, ooh, you can put that shit back.
Dude, you have no fucking idea. You have no FPP, dude. Fat people problems, dog.
Nah, dude.
You're talking about eating
don't
one.
you talk to me like
What's
that.
that? What's
Don't
that?
you
What's
talk
that?
to me like
You
that.
said you're talking about eating one brownie. It's like, oh, I'm sad. That's
Hey,
it.
hey,
That's
hey, you're
fucking it,
talking
bro?
to a former
That's it?
fat dude.
Yeah.
I
But
know-
you forgot about that life. Bro.
Yeah, dude. No, I haven't. I mean, yeah, I've eaten some monstrosities. Dude, I used to just eat, like, you had to eat. Like, I would have this protein shake where I would go whole milk, a scoop of protein, which is like, it was this mass gainer, so it was 1,000 calories for one scoop. Or actually, you have to do 4 scoops of it. So thick, chalky, the whole milk. You're at like 1,200 calories. I would just take handfuls of Oreos, crunch them up, like 3 scoops of ice cream, peanut butter, blend that up, and then just drink it before I went to bed so I wouldn't lose weight at night. And
yeah, but you were playing sports. That's
dude,
different.
No, bro, but the way it would make you feel and like the stuff it would do to your body when it would leave were war crimes.
Oh,
dude.
I can only
the
imagine.
Geneva Convention got together for that
I
shit.
can imagine.
I don't mean to be vulgar, but like there was a point in my life where you know how you're like you have an average amount of poops you take in a normal day, like a realistic normal amount.
Yeah.
Mine was.
I'm all over the board. I'm not gonna lie.
No, but I get you. But like, if you had take an average, you're like, on normal days, I take like this many. Bro, mine was like, if it was a good day, like, I didn't overshit six every day, dude.
I feel like you're a healthy boy.
Nah, dude.
I feel like that's healthy.
Nah, dude. Cause like,
I feel like some people. I met some people that are like, yeah, I should like once a day, maybe
there's people
once
that,
every 2 days.
No, there's people that don't shit for like a week or two.
They're like, I haven't pooped today. I'm like, you haven't pooped today? That's crazy.
Nah, dude, it's not as good as you think because it's not like healthy. They're like all just like your body can't handle the amount of protein you're taking in and shit. And eventually, like, it makes you get raw down there, and then it's just uncomfortable. Like, it hurts to go to the bathroom.
Oh, I've done that before. Yeah.
Yeah, fat guy problem. FPP.
FPP,
I'm
bro.
hip now
Definitely.
to the lingo.
Yeah,
I get the
dude.
cool kids.
Yeah, bro. That shit sometimes is. Whew, man. You pray for it, but I bought a bidet because of that shit, bro.
Oh, I gotta get one.
God. Yeah,
They're
I was
great.
Like,
They're
my
great.
butthole's on fire, bro. I was like, I can't do this anymore, bro. Bought that shit. Just.
Do you ever go like crazy with creations in the kitchen, like you know what I mean? Like you throw some shit together.
No.
Dude, like. I'll be, zooted and I'm like, I gotta make some shit and I'll go through. And one of the like worst things I ever made, but when I say worst, also amazing, dude. But like terrible for me. So what I did is I took 2 pieces of bread and I put like butter on the inside of the bread and then I poured a bunch of sugar on the inside and cinnamon and chocolate chips and marshmallows. And then I closed the sandwich. And then I put mayonnaise on the outside because that browns better. But then I sprinkled the mayonnaise with more sugar and cinnamon. And I made basically a grilled like cinnamon marshmallow chocolate chip sandwich.
You didn't put syrup on it?
I then put syrup on it and then had like a glass of milk with it. And it was really good. But I'm going to like, dude, I'm talking like the second I finished it, I was like, I shouldn't have done that.
No,
I'm gonna.
That's so much sugar.
Instantly, I was just like,
"Oh my god,
Mr. Stark, I don't feel too good."
That's like doing a whole 8-ball of cocaine, but in the sugar world, you know?
Dude, it hurt.
Oh my god, bro! Willy Wonka just turned in his fucking grave when he said that, dude. He said, "Oh my god, dude, you're crazy, bro."
It was not. Yeah, I can't. I'm never gonna do that.
1 week
again.
later, he had to get a
Maybe
false
tonight.
tooth.
You want to? Yeah, I've gotten some cavities recently.
Yeah, bro, my shit is not. I can't even talk about it.
What about toaster strudels, dude? Yeah, you like toaster strudels? You fuck with those?
Yeah, but bro, let me tell you real quick about this buying stuff, right? I have a very strict budget.
Yeah.
Right. So going outside by these fucking, what do you speak of, toaster strudels?
That's
like
a
novelty, bro. That's
a
novelty. You're a king to me buying fucking
thanks,
toaster
dude.
strudels.
Sorry,
Look at you
all right.
here fucking living good. You know what I'm saying? What is that? Let me drink this. I'm really enjoying this body armor.
Are you enjoying this right now? Do you like your life, Brian?
This is right now. I'm very happy.
Yeah,
I'm very happy. I'm about to go home.
It.
I'm about to go home and eat chicken and rice right now.
I'm gonna eat chicken.
I know when I say that, people are like, "Oh, there's people that are starving," but you know.
Yeah, get over yourself.
I know. I'm dramatic, bro. I'm so dramatic, bro. I know. I'm fucking privileged. I'm dramatic. Ugh. I know. I complain. I'm a complainer. What can you do about it? I'm 28. I'm not changing.
Did you ever have like a maybe in your hometown or even out here, like a go-to? Is there like a restaurant that was like your go-to like pick-up stoner meal, anything like that?
Bro, I'm variety all day long. What am I feeling? You know, sometimes I want to get nasty, and I go spend a cool 13, 14 at Mickey D's, you know.
Wow,
Mickey D's. And just get nasty, bro.
Wow, that's a lot of food.
And I want to wake up tomorrow depressed.
You should get the McDonald's app, and you could spend $13 and get like double the food and really just take a year off your life.
See, that's too much. I can't do that, bro. That's already. See, I feel like the payment for it is the discipline.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Do you
I'm paying $13 to hurt myself, basically.
Yeah.
Some people cut themselves. I do it. I'm on the next level of depression. Okay.
Dude, do you need a hug?
No. It's just bad joke, I guess. Bad joke. My bad. That's one of the great things about depression, though. It's like you could be like I'm depressed, and then you could just sit on the couch, smoke weed, and just be like, this is my excuse.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure, yeah.
You know, and just be this is what I'm doing.
You're
today.
making it sad again, Brian. Get over yourself.
My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro.
No, I'm kidding, but I'm also not kidding. Get it together, okay? It's okay, but hey.
Back to happiness.
Settle.
Oh,
again,
man.
do you like your life right now? Fucking get it together.
Sorry, I just got too real right there. See, that's my problem with smoking weed, bro. I'm telling you, I'm at the age now. I'm 28. No, I'm good. I'm 28, right? And like, I'm too old to be smoking weed with people now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, I'll touch your hand for a second. So you don't move it. You made me that's awkward. You knew you were going to do it. I should have, you won. I should have just let you sit there and do it.
Yeah, you should have. Because I'm going to be honest, I had 30 seconds left. My arm was getting tired.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, the boy's been hitting the
Whatever.
gym.
Hey, you know what that means? That means I'm a good person. Okay, because I thought about you. I said, let this man put his hand down just by the touch.
And I reached out for you first.
I feel like my touch did that to you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my magical touch saved you. So did you win or did I just fucking win?
I stuck my hand out first.
I think I have a magical touch.
No, you're not Jesus. I'm Jesus. I reached out.
And okay. White man complex. Let's relax, bro. Fucking. Do you know a lot of people? I feel like I know a lot of people who have thought to themselves, right? Like my fellow whites that were like, am I Jesus?
Oh, I don't believe that at all.
You don't think people have thought that before?
No. I'm saying I don't believe that about myself.
Okay.
People definitely. But Hitler.
Oh, did Hitler think he was Jesus?
I mean, he had to. Right? There's no way isn't Kim Jong-un Jesus there and shit? He doesn't have a butthole?
Yeah, that's a good point. He is.
There's been people that have done that.
Yeah, that's so fucking funny.
Do you,
Jesus comes back and he's like, this is revenge.
I feel like everyone who has ever smoked weed, even just like once, like kind of, because a lot of people who just do it once stop because they didn't have a great experience. You know, if you have fun, you keep trying it. Right?
Yeah. When you're with good friends and you're fucking laughing and you're giggling and you can't stop laughing, you know, it's a great goddamn time.
So everyone can, I feel like, relate to like a story where you got like too high or it got like too scary. Do you have a funny one? If you need a second to think about one, I've written one down that I can tell you.
You can
All right,
go first,
so this one I was in high school, and it was like we had this like team dinner night, and like some kids would drive us out to like this kid's house, and we would have dinner there. We would eat. His like sister would cook food for all of us. It was great, and then everyone just started getting like super stoned before it. It's like one day I caught a ride with these guys, and they were like, "Hey, do you want to smoke?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." You know what I mean? Like at this point, like I did it every once in a while. Like I wasn't doing it all the time, and shit. I just when it was like fun, I was like, "This is cool." Like I'm safe. I got a ride and shit. And bro, I don't know what happened. And we're like driving there, and they hand me it, and they're like, "Here, hit it," and they hand me it. And I hit it, dude. And like this is instantly my first hit. I hit it, and I take just too big of a hit. It's like I've never hit a piece before.
I literally just did that.
Yeah. You've like when you're not like I'm not used to using a piece, so I'm just going, and someone's like, "Whoa," and I take it out, and I just going, I'm coughing, and like, dude, instantly like. It's like I start getting hazy, dude. Yeah. And we're in a neighborhood.
Soul, like leaps out.
Yeah, we're in like a neighborhood, and we start going up like this hill, and I try to regain myself, and it feels like my eyes roll in the back of my head, and all of a sudden, I'm on a chain lift of a roller coaster. And it's like going up dude, I see clear as day that I'm on a roller coaster, and I'm like, oh shit, and I'm like not strapped in, and I'm like, oh my God, oh shit. And then we're going up this hill in the car, and then we go down the hill, and in my eyes, I go, oh my God, we're going down like the drop. And I go like, and I'm like freaking out, dude, and I snap out of it, and I like can barely breathe, and like the car is now stopped, and we're at the bottom of the hill, and everyone is staring at me. And they were like, bro, what just happened? Like, what do you mean? They're like, you were like shaking and holding on like you were freaking out. What the fuck just happened? And I thought that I was on a fucking roller coaster, dude. It was so, and then they had to just leave me in the car the whole night. Or they like went into into a store to play hide and go seek in Target, which I guess, I don't know. You know, we're in high school. They're like, let's go play hide and go. And they're like,
Sounds
you're not
like a
allowed.
good time.
They're like, you can't come. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And I just sat in the car by myself, I just kind of like slept. You know, like when you're like, you new to
Did you
smoking,
want to sleep?
I was so fucked up I like couldn't keep consciousness. I remember, dude. So then like later we go back to.
I've been there before too. I feel like anyone that smokes weed has been there before.
Yeah.
You're like, it might be more pleasant to sit in here.
Yeah, to just you need to be alone. Like you can't be social, and everyone you just look, and everyone. Nothing is worse when people are like, "Oh my god, look how fucking high you are!
Yeah.
Look at him!
Yeah.
And so I like stayed out forever because like, you know, and then we go to the house and it's like, you know, like they're not like get stoned and come to our Mormon household. They're Mormon, by the way.
Yeah.
And so I get there, and you know, I eat dinner, and I'm like, I sit far away, and I'm like, kind of just trying to, you know, chill out. And then I fucking, I like, later we always would watch like a movie. And so like we turn on a movie and like someone else, one of the guys was like, hey, you hungry? And I was like, yeah, I'm still hungry. Like, they let me go in their pantry. Come with me. And I was like, okay. And we like went in and we grabbed, dude, we got like one of those, like, you know, people buy like organic gummy worms. It was like an $8 thing of gummy worms. I remember the price tag was on it. Like we grab a bunch of fucking chips and shit, and we're sitting there and dude, we're just, you know, smacking food. Now I remember the Mormon guy comes up to me and he fucking grabs my face and he's like, are you fucking high in my house with my whole fucking family right now? Are you fucking doing this? And he gives me like a little fucking like, and I was like, he's like, no. And I was like, nah, dude, I'm not high at all, man. And he was just like, and he just fucking walked away, and yeah, it was scary.
Oh, damn. That sucks.
I don't know. Nothing really bad happened.
Oh, that's good.
You know, I came back the next time. No, you know, no problem.
Yeah. No one's to say anything. It's fucking awkward.
Again,
you know?
Like disrespectful.
Yeah, bro. One time in high school when I first started smoking, at the end there, I started thinking about what story I wanted to tell.
Yeah, I could tell that you weren't listening. And
no, I was trying
that
so hard to listen. Like, you know, I had to like focus on it. Does that make sense?
No, I know what you mean, because sometimes I do it too. When a guest is telling me a story and I'm trying to think of what I'm going to say next,
what I'm going
and
with
you're not
now,
fully
you know?
listening.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were doing it a bunch.
I was waiting for like the big one, you know.
Yeah, I mean it didn't. I thought maybe the big one was when like I thought when he grabbed my face, you might be like, oh,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you kind of just were like, that's what's up. Hopefully the listeners were like,
well, let me tell you, like in my house, bro, weed is like the forbidden fruit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you don't smoke weed. In my family, like weed does lead to like harder drugs.
It's happened in my like, you know,
but now we smoke good weed, and weed is like, it's like just like you said, alcohol. You know what I'm saying? You can do it responsibly, and it's like, it's a good time.
It's never made me want to do like hard drugs.
Yeah. It's a good time. Like when people say you overdose, you're just like, you just watch a movie, eat chips, and you're fucking. That's the overdose. You know what I'm saying? You're like, you think about your childhood a little bit and all the shitty things you've done to people. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Come into terms with that. Guess what, guys? We're all pieces of shit. You know, it doesn't matter, dude. You know, but
yeah. Can you tell me your crazy story?
Okay,
now?
So I got a couple, but this is the first one.
I'm like so high, I gotta fucking dance. Dude,
nice,
you know?
In high school, bro. We were at a party. I just started smoking weed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my buddy lived out like kind of in the sticks. You know, but had a big ass like mansion ranch, right? So and his parents were never there because they were at the lake house. You know, I know it sounds crazy. It sounds bougie, like something you see in a movie. But imagine what I'm saying, but like dimmed down by 3. You know what I'm saying? The lake house was like, it was nice, but it's not like Tony Montana house or
it's
nothing.
just sort of like a nice,
it's like, all right. Yeah, you live on a lake.
Did your family on it, or you're renting?
No, it was my friends. It was my friends. So we would go over to his house because his parents were really there. We would party and stuff. You know, we would smoke weed, fucking whatever.
Being
you know,
cool guys. Dude.
Yeah, exactly. It was a good time. You know.
Yeah.
Like, and then one time there was this party where and this guy's like, hey Brian, you want to hit this? Come hit this, you know, like persistent on it, you know. And I was like just brand new to weed. I was like, oh, free weed. I don't have any money. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Go over there and hit it, dude. And then I'm sitting down. And I start like laughing real hard. Just laughing.
Just get like you're the Joker giggling to yourself.
Bro. And then I start going like, whoa, and like start tripping.
Yeah.
Tripping like I hit some salvia. I started tripping, bro.
Yeah.
Like straight up was like spinning. You know what I'm saying? Started thinking, God bless America. Man. And then in my head, right, I turned into a nickel.
A nickel?
A fucking nickel.
Wow.
Yeah, when I was rolling down a hill.
Oh my God.
And
What?
I thought everyone has to do this in America. Like this is like part of the ceremony.
Of
Like
becoming an American?
Like
Just
you
being a
graduate
nickel?
high school, you know, and you do this giant ceremony.
Yeah.
And now you're a part of the fucking, you're in like the machine now, you know.
Yeah.
Like you're like worth a nickel.
Yeah.
Getting dropped into adulthood.
That's what's up.
You know, and like that's what I was thinking about, bro. And I remember just like waking up, right, boom, real quick after that, and like looking at all these people I go to high school with, like, holy shit, I'm never gonna see these people again.
Yeah.
You know, like, and my buddy was on the table having a fucking seizure.
Oh my God.
I was like, what
dude.
the fuck? And no one wanted to call the ambulance. I was like, what just happened?
That's terrible.
What is going on here?
Yeah,
I was like, man.
that's like a series of just unfortunate events, one after another.
I literally woke up and was like, I gotta go to college.
Yeah.
You know, I don't give a fuck what college it is. I have to go to college.
Yeah.
At least try it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
No, that's the thing. Like, yeah, I'm like, I graduated college. Like,
God bless
you know what I mean? Like,
That's a big achievement, I feel like.
We made you stupid. It would have already happened.
That's a big achievement. How much debt are you in? Settled?
$0 because
God bless. God, dude, you did it proper.
Yeah, everyone goes, ha ha, you rode the bench. Ha ha, this and that. Ha ha, Joe Biden's not going to get rid of your student loan debt no more.
College
so,
paid
ha,
for.
ha, ha,
That's
ha.
smart, dude.
And it's funny because now, like, when people are like, what do you think about, do you think, like, people should get rid of student loan debt? And I'm like, nope. And they're like, why? And I'm like, because I don't have any, and I don't, you know, this doesn't help me.
Yeah.
And I'm just trolling, but then, like, people are like, I think you're being for real. You're not trolling. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I hate Americans. Like, I just want everyone to be in debt. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, I feel like it's that whole thing of like, why don't you have to pay that back?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why do you get like a get out of jail free card?
Yeah.
You know, like what do we get? I paid my debt off.
Yeah.
Granted, it wasn't a lot, but I did it.
Hell yeah. What's your favorite? Do you have like a favorite, like, you know, high movie to watch? You know, everyone has like classics.
Yeah, something new that doesn't suck.
You don't have like.
You know how hard that is?
Dude, have you seen the movie? It's in theaters right now called Everything Everywhere All at Once.
No, I haven't.
It's amazing.
Is it amazing?
Go see it. I'll go see it with you.
I think the next movie I'm going to see is going to be The Norseman.
When's The
Northman.
Yeah. When does that come out again?
Next week. So that's the next time I'll go to the movie, and that I'll probably go see it if I you know, I probably won't because movies are so expensive now.
Yeah, you gotta
like
get
the
movie
movies
pass.
to me is like a treat now. You know what I'm saying? It's like when your parents used to take you to Disneyland when that shit wasn't $500 for a goddamn ticket.
Yeah, they could have
you know?
the SoCal pass. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
bro. You know, back in the '90s, it used to be a treat.
Yeah.
You know, hey, we're going on a Tuesday. No school for you today. Going to Disneyland.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
It's funny. The more I talk, the more I'm like, man, I am privileged as fuck.
No, yeah, it's kind of sounds hard to struggle sometimes. I'm like, I can't like.
I heard this quote the other day. It was on a comedian's Jerry Seinfeld show. What's it called? Comedians and Cars.
Comedians and Cars Getting Coffee. Yeah.
Kevin Hart was on it. He was like, Jerry was like, your kids aren't gonna have to worry about what you worried growing up doing. You know, like your whole thing was you had it bad. You had to work hard to make it good. Their whole thing is gonna be they have it good. They're gonna wonder why they feel so bad.
Oh, that's really interesting.
I was like, holy shit. Yeah. I was like, man, doesn't that kind of make sense?
That's a different level of money, though. That's a guy who made, like, there's years where he's made, like, $60 million.
Yeah.
Which is insane. I really like Ted's a great movie. That's a good go-to movie. Friday, those are hard to beat, you know what I mean? In terms of quality.
Yeah, bro, fucking. Do you watch a lot of pothead movies?
I mean, I've seen them all, because, you know, like, you smoke, you're like, I want to watch them. So I've, like, checked them out.
My favorite probably is Grandma's Boy.
I've never seen that. What? I gotta watch it.
That's a good one, bro. That's like the Adam Sandler crew.
Oh, okay, yeah. I gotta check. Yeah, I need to watch.
It's older, but it's like it's pretty fucking funny.
No, because I've seen like Pineapple Express. This is the end. Any Seth Rogen movie is pretty great.
I would say This Is the End is. I like that one.
That
Pineapple
one's so
Express.
good, dude.
Just the jokes in it are fucking hilarious.
So funny. Pineapple Express is really good and really funny.
Why are there iPads in the walls?
Dude, Danny McBride's so funny in that movie. When they wake up and he's cooking all the bacon and all that food.
Yeah.
Right, Jonah Hill, bang, 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 bang. With the gun, you're dead.
Yeah. That's my favorite part.
So fucking funny.
Would you really shoot us? You gave me a fake gun.
Oh shit. Okay. What I want to do some would you rathers here, okay?
Oh shit.
You ready?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right. Would you rather smoke with Seth Rogen or Snoop Dogg?
Snoop Dogg.
Would you rather smoke with Snoop Dogg or Wiz Khalifa?
Wiz Khalifa.
Would you rather? Okay.
I feel like Wiz Khalifa is more my generation.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially because how do you not? He's been there so long making music, being like a figurehead of rap music. You know, it's hard not to listen to him.
Mm-hmm.
But I grew up like in high school with Wiz Khalifa, like which made smoking weed cool.
No, totally that. What's that movie that came out? Fucking.
The Woods Where They Were Friends.
Yeah.
I watched that shit like
Mac and
3
Devin go to
times,
high
bro.
school.
Yeah, exactly.
I've only seen it ever sober. That's the funniest thing.
I wish they put Mac Miller in it.
Yeah, that'd have been great. That'd have been great
cool.
to be able to go back and watch that. Yeah, I would go with, I don't know. I love Seth Rogen because I love like all his movies. And then the thing for me with like Snoop Dogg is Snoop Dogg's so cool, but I'd be lying if I said I knew more than 3 Snoop Dogg songs. It's not like I grew up listening to him. So for me, it would be cooler to meet Seth Rogen because you're like, how he's more my generation.
I smoked that whole fucking thing.
Yeah, you ate it, dude.
Did I?
You're a dirty whore.
Did I smoke that whole fucking thing?
No, you gave it to me one time.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Don't do that. I'm so sorry, bro. Holy shit,
It's so okay.
Sorry. I'm a fucking coke whore.
I feel like there's a small part of me that's worried that I'm going to listen back to this podcast and it's going to be unusable because we're just going to be talking nonsense. Have we?
Yeah, maybe we are. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Who cares?
Yeah, dude. I just want them to like. I just want them to like me, and if they don't, I'll probably kill myself.
Yeah, but it's like when you're in a room like this, like they might like us. They might not. I don't know. You gotta be funny all the time.
No, that's not what
that shit's exhausting.
No, that's not what my podcast
is.
I like to have some funny moments for the clips. I think those are good to attract people. I think you need funny moments because it's a comedy podcast. But I do love getting serious with people. Like there's so many serious issues and I like stories. Same with comedy. I like when a comedian will tell a slow story and then there's you know what I mean? They're not worried with the silence. It's captivating. That's fine with me.
Yeah. I don't know, craziest story. I feel like my life has been just like my craziest story lately, right? Won the Super Bowl again. What's up?
You're a Rams?
On Madden, you know?
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
That's like the most exciting thing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not even on Madden right now, you know?
Yeah. Would you rather talk like Yoda or breathe like Darth Vader?
Talk like Yoda.
Talk like Yoda.
For damn sure. Everything you said, it sounds like you got wisdom. You know,
I don't know, like trying to hit on a girl, you know what I mean? Like, bedroom come with me, you want? Like, you think you're gonna get bitches doing that?
I mean, yeah. Then you're like, she's like, she better respond back like that, you know, make it a whole thing.
Okay.
She's like, okay, I go bed with you. You know, and you're like,
you're dumb, dude.
Come, baby, come. Yeah. I want a mother.
Would you rather be 3 feet tall or 8 feet tall?
3 feet tall.
3 feet tall?
I feel like you live longer.
I don't know, dude. Little people don't have great health. I don't
know. I don't feel like really tall people do either.
No, you're not gonna have great health either.
8 feet tall is like maybe that's like
you're gonna have terrible life. 8 feet tall. 3 feet tall is small though, because think like
you could fit
Brad
everywhere.
Williams.
You could fit everywhere. That's the best.
Yeah. Brad Williams is tall or short. I mean, he's not. He's taller than 3 feet.
Damn, how big is 3 feet? Like that?
That ring light's got to be 3 feet. Like, let's see. Like, it'd be half of you, Ryan, because you're like, what, 6 feet?
Yeah, and I'm still getting the same amount of bitches.
I want to see how tall Brad Williams is. Let's see. 4'4". So let's say if you're 3'1", you're way smaller than him.
Damn, that motherfucker could bully me.
Yeah, you would have problems if you were that level of health. All right.
You're like a service dog, you know?
Oh my god. All right, would you rather go bald or have a Hitler stash? So you can keep your hair, but
bald for damn
bald
sure.
Over having
bald
hair,
is a powerful move now. It's a powerful move. I hate when people try to keep it going with the fucking leftover hair. Just like commit to it. Hey, Bezos does it. Rogan does it. It's like if you do that, you're doing something. You know.
No, I'm with you.
You have so much stress in your life. There's no way you could have hair. You know. Look at Uncle Jesse. You remember Uncle Jesse had great hair. Why? Kind of a loser.
Yeah.
You know. You know.
Well, that's the thing is it's like because I used to have a coach like that he wasn't like a bad looking dude, and he looked because he would wear a hat all the time, and he had like hair on the back, and he had like a shorter shaved head, but it like wasn't bad, and then he would take his cap off. And his hairline, his head was all shaved like to that like shorter cut, but his hairline literally started right here, dude, in the middle of his head.
No, that's LeBron James 2016.
Dude,
no.
So bad, and like to the point where like when he took his hat off, like people would laugh on the team. Like, you couldn't. It was alarming. You couldn't help but be like,
bro.
Whoa.
And black guys pull off bald better than anybody. Why wouldn't you just do it?
Yeah.
You know?
Oh no, this guy was white.
If you get made fun of for your hair, what the fuck are you doing?
No, and dude, it's like when it's that short and that, like, just let it go. And the thing too is like that's what I told Erica. I was like, bro, if my hair ever gets to that like point, just like sit me down and be like, babe, you need to go bald.
Yeah.
Like it looks terrible. You need to, or like you need to get hair transplant, like one of the two.
Yeah. You know what I was just thinking about?
What?
Like girls with blue hair. You know, they just I hate that they do that because they just give themselves away. You know.
What do you mean?
Automatically, like they got blue hair, you're a liberal. You know, it's like giving it away. Why would you want to hide?
I don't also think though, but
mystique. You know, no one's judging that. You know.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right. Definitely, like, if you were to survey, like, blue-haired people, a lot would be liberal. But I also think there's, like, a fair share of, like, nerdy blue-haired people who they, like, don't care about politics.
Oh, yeah,
like,
that
they
too.
Just
but,
anime and, like, being alone.
Yeah. I also think that there's those people too. But if they had to vote, which way would they vote?
Oh, yeah, well, they're definitely not voting for, like, the people that, like, you know what I mean? They probably got trans friends if you have blue hair. They're not going to vote for the people that are, like, calling, you know, them, like, trannies and shitting on that community and stuff. They're going to want the ones that, like...
Those are the complete opposite people, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The dudes that drive fast because they got small wieners. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. That's the guys who wear their jeans, like, above their belt. I'm like, are you fucking 68? Like,
ask me another question, dude. I'm out of questions.
Ask me about... What size is your wiener? Ask you a question about weed or anything? You ever been to jail for weed?
No. I'm smart with it.
Yeah, you haven't been caught by your parents. That's nuts, bro. I got caught when I was like 16. You fucking handle business, dude.
Yeah, dude.
How did you get away with that? You never had like too dank of shit and they smelled it?
Nah, because it was just like if I was going to smoke and I was going home, like I would, come home later when they were asleep, or like I would keep like you have your keys on you, and I would keep like in my trunk, like, a cologne spray, like eye drops, gum, and just kind of put that on.
Wait, so you didn't have like a curfew growing up?
I like early on in high school when I did, like young, when I was not doing anything bad, just hanging out with friends, like, 14, 15, I had like, be home by 11 on the weekends, during the weekday, you kind of had to be home by like 9, but everyone kind of was.
Yeah.
And then but then by like the time I could kind of drive, like once I was old enough where you don't have like the driving curfew in California, my parents were just like, don't be home late. Like, tell us when you think you're going to be home and ask. Like, I would just be respectful if I was going to go out. Like, I would just be like, hey, my parents were very, here's the thing. I don't think my parents were just like, he's never smoked weed. Like, I'm sure they thought that I tried it once before and used it. Because what they did is I got caught drinking when I was like 16. I got a ride home. I didn't drive. I was like responsible. And then my parents were like, look, we partied in high school. It's part of life. Like it's what it is. But what you need to be responsible. Like you can't drink to get in the hospital.
How many siblings do you have?
3 or 2.
2?
2, yeah.
Yeah. What order are you in?
Or I'm oldest.
You're oldest?
Yeah.
God, you got so lucky.
Yeah.
You're the oldest, and your parents gave you just be responsible.
Well, and I was, but that was the thing is I would just be like, hey mom. After they said that, I just was like, okay. I'd be like, hey mom. It'd be like a Friday. I'd be like, hey mom, I'm going to like a party in like La Habra, and Zach's driving. And we'll be back around like 1. Is that okay? And she'd be like, yeah, no, you can be home at this time. And I'm like, you know what I mean? She'd be like, yeah. And then it would be something where I like, if all of a sudden, at the end of the party, you're running late, I'd just be like, hey, like, took a second to gather everyone. Like, at like 12:30, I'd be like, hey, took a second to gather everyone. People need food and are getting dropped off. I'll be home at 1:30. And like,
that's so nice.
They just wanted to be honest, and they just didn't want
your parents
me
nailed
and
it. Your parents did it
Dude,
proper.
they were great.
Did your parents? Yeah. See, how old are your parents again?
My dad's 54 and my mom's 51.
Damn. See, my parents are 47. So it was the complete opposite. Like I had like young parents, so they were suspicious of everything, bro.
I get that though.
It's like curfews, fucking no parties, nothing.
Here's the thing, I was kind of like a nerdy, like just liked video games and like playing outside as a kid, because some kids start smoking weed at like 12 years old, and that's when I get it's a problem. Kids shouldn't do drugs.
No,
that's
100%.
I'm with that stance.
Yeah.
I'm not against that stance.
100%.
I understand they're gonna experiment when they're probably getting later in high school. I still would never tell my kids like, yeah, it's okay.
No,
you got to kind of discipline them out of it till
100%.
But
once they're adults, you can choose what you want to do.
Yeah.
Hopefully I did a good enough job.
Exactly, and so that was what my parents did. And luckily for them, though, I wasn't interested in that stuff until I got into like later in high school, which is like kind of not the appropriate age, but the appropriate age. And so they just were cool about it, and I was smart. But I also get that you don't want like your 11-year-old smoking weed, because that's when, if you're smoking weed, then that's when you can, because you're so like easily like an impression is put on you as a child. So like if some guy's just like, yeah, dude, fucking, oh, you like that weed, like try this salvia, and then you just start escalating in drugs because you'll just do anything that you think people are cool. But once you're an adult, it's kind of just like, yo, like you did it. Like, I don't know. It's one of those things where I get if like they're like, it's not their favorite thing, but it's like, I've done things pretty well in my life. I've graduated college, graduated high school. Like I have a job, I have my own place.
Yeah, you're doing it. You're living life.
Yeah, like I'm living life. I just like to. It's just my like vice or whatever. People have a glass of wine at night.
Have you done any other drugs?
No.
Never?
It just doesn't really like interest me. I just
God bless.
Weed.
God bless.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love drugs. I do. I've done a good amount of drugs in my life.
I don't judge people who do. It's just not.
No, there's like a rule. There's rules to this shit. You gotta have morals about it.
You just can't OD on weed, and that's why I'm like, I don't feel bad doing it.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, it's like because that's the same with the alcohol. Like you have to drink so much to hurt yourself.
Yeah,
like I just wouldn't do that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna try to convince you of anything.
No, that's okay. Yeah. We got to wrap this podcast up because I got places to be.
It was a good time.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, we were out of things to say.
Yeah.
I want to give you a second if you remember
I'm so ripped, dude.
anything.
I'm zooted,
dude.
Bro.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get you.
I gotta call my therapist, bro.
Can't drive you home.
God damn.
All right. The floor is yours to plug anything that you got coming up. Anything you want to shout out?
Yeah, bro. I got an appointment in my head. I got to talk to myself a little bit later. But comedy. Rocky's Piano Bar every other Wednesday. Next one's on the 27th. Starts at 8. It's fucking great time. It's always fun. So come out. Yeah.
Yep. Guys, thank you for listening. Coming out right now. If you're listening to this on 420 and you're in Austin, you're looking for more festives. I'm doing a 420 show in Austin at some art yard, and it's like 420 friendly, so you guys can come out. It's gonna be fun. I think there's gonna be music after and shit too, so I'm excited. And then on 421, I got a show in Cedar Park. And then other than that, go check out the food show if you haven't still. Your Last Review on YouTube, and then. I'm starting to produce podcasts. So under the network, there's going to be a podcast coming out with Winston Dean, another one coming out with Janessa Carlin. So check those out too if you like this stuff. I'll be making brief appearances on this. And guys, if this is your first time listening or your 107th time listening, I appreciate you. And most importantly, Thank you for letting us be your last resort. Just blaze.